Hey, it's Shan here, and welcome to another episode of You Good. You Good is the THT Radio show where I just talk about stuff. It's like a solo episode, but I get various people on the phone, and I always like to sprinkle a bit of mental health stuff into these episodes. Not too much, just a little, maybe a little reminder. I'm not an expert on any of that stuff, but I do like to share my lived experience with it, and hopefully you get something out of it. First up, I'm going to break this episode in three parts. The first part, I'm getting Wade Mclaughlin on the phone. Wade is the team manager for Santa Cruz Skateboards and Independent Trucks Australia, and he's going to talk about the Venom video that Santa Cruz put out recently, which is a tour video. The team did a tour of the east coast of Australia and New Zealand recently, and some stuff went down in that tour, and they made a video. It's pretty rad. It's called Venom. So I'll get Wade on the phone from Melbourne to talk about that. Then after that, I'll have Sam Giles on the phone to talk about the Smoke Beer video premiere that went down at Fast Times in Melbourne recently. Sam's a team rider. He's also one of my favourite Australian skateboarders. Has been for a long time. The guy absolutely rips. He's still doing it, and he just has lasted the test of time, that guy, and just the best dude. And then after that, I'm going to do a short segment on sleep and how we can improve our sleep. Definitely something I struggle with, and I'm working on it, and I'm putting things in place that's making it better, so hopefully that helps you. All right, so sit back, relax, and enjoy THT Radio. You good. All right, first up, let's get Wade Mclaughlin on the phone, team manager, photographer, and soon-to-be husband and dog owner of Bruce. Let's see if we can get him on the phone.
Shan, how's it going?
Wade. I'm good, bro. How are you? This is so natural. Like we haven't spoken on the phone before.
Yeah, I'm just doing the double take, asking you how you are twice.
It's so awkward, eh?
You already know I'm walking my dog.
I know. What sort of dog you got?
He's just like a little bit of everything.
Nice. Is he a rescue?
He's a Bruce.
He's a Bruce, is he?
Little fluffy dude.
Nice. Was he a rescue?
No, just like an accidental litter.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a COVID baby, but also we wanted a dog anyway, me and my partners, so
nice.
He's cool.
And I hear you're getting married soon.
This is true. Very scary, but fuck it. She's rad and you'll be OT.
Nice one, brother. Well, congrats in advance. Good times.
Thank you.
Good times. So you've recently been in the States. What have you been up to over there?
Honestly, it's a little bit of wanted to do it on my own accord just to kind of check the States out a little bit. I hadn't really spent too much time over there before. And then I wanted to be over there for Kevin Backel's Creature video premiere as well. So kind of just like an extended stay around that, but got up to a few different things and, yeah, seen a bunch of mates. It was sick.
Nice. Lots of skating and filming?
Yeah, fair bit. I was kind of just like tagging along on other people's missions a bit, like just going out with Rhino and stuff. And then when I was in San Diego, LA, I went out skating like a few days for sure. There's some like more video prams. I don't know, there's so much shit happening there. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. Like noticeably a lot more.
I mean, I suppose it's like kind of on the back end of their summer, so there's a bunch of events and stuff at the moment. But I don't know, it's just a lot more population, a lot more skateboarding happening, and people doing it, I guess. Also, it probably just feels like that because it's on the back of winter in Melbourne and things kind of slow down.
Yeah, it would have been good escaping some winter for sure.
What's that?
Would have been good escaping some of the Melbourne winter for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Did you film?
I'm a Queenslander, so the cold fucking hurts.
I know. How long you been down that way?
I've been here for like 7 years or so now.
Okay, that's long. That's a long time.
Yeah, good city. Love it.
Yeah, dude. Did you
Besides the winter, they can get fucked.
I've heard. I've never experienced a full Melbourne winter. I've been down there during winter, but short stays. Did you film a lot of Kevin's creature part?
No, I didn't film any of it. I was there for some of the tricks. Like, he's come out here a bit, and we've skated a bit in like Europe together. But no, I don't really film much. Kind of just like film if it's necessary, or if I'm like, just showing someone else around and they're a photographer and they've traveled here or something like that. But I'll film, I enjoy filming though. Figuring it out. But I wouldn't rely on me as the only filmer, but I can definitely film the shit out of a second angle for sure.
Same, dude. Same. I get the iPhone angle. That's me. I'm that guy. Sort of.
Perfect. That's not me. Yeah, dude, sometimes that's work as well these days. I'm like, hell yeah, way easier than shooting photos.
So, but you recently put out the tour video of Santa Cruz team in Australia and New Zealand, and you edit that video. So is editing a big part of your story?
That was kind of just like, I've definitely edited a bunch of stuff before. I haven't really ever done my own videos, but I've helped out with projects and made a bunch of little bits and pieces online. But with that, like Joe Perrin, he was just like real busy on working on some like True Grits or something else for Santa Cruz at the time. And I was like, dude, I'll just like make like a kind of cut up timeline for you to polish. But then I like found a couple of good songs and started just going for it. But then, and then he just polished my edit a bit, I guess.
So sick.
Chucked his spin on it. It came together pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I reckon.
People seem hyped on it.
What's been the biggest bit of feedback to come out of it in regards to the team and some of the stuff that went down?
Like in terms of the skating or like the editing?
Skating.
I mean, people are blown away by Tiger's stuff, obviously.
There it is.
He definitely a bit of a secret weapon, but now people know.
I mean, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, where did this kid come from? I mean, how did you find him?
Well, I suppose Pizzle, maybe like the Japanese licensee for Santa Cruz found him, or maybe Pizzle, the Santa Cruz TM found him. I have no idea, but he's a cool kid. He's from Osaka. He speaks like not much English, but he's fucking mellow. He's not a lot of work, and his English isn't necessarily conventional, but it gets the job done, and he's funny as fuck.
He's not a lot of work. That sounded so much like a team manager thing to say.
It doesn't. I mean, being on trips and kind of managing skaters, it's, I don't know. You kind of just want them to concentrate on the skating, so you just, facilitating.
Can you give us a day in the life, though, of a team manager while on tour? Come on, like try to sum it up. Like what is most of your time consumed with? Come on, because most people don't know. Come on.
Well, no, you're usually in like a different area, so you're trying to figure out spots with the skaters and make a little bit of a plan around that and map it out a bit, I guess. And then you're just making sure everyone's getting their 3 meals and doing all the booking prior, and I don't know, just making sure everyone's having a sick one.
Rental cars.
Yeah, all the driving and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, I don't know. Team managing on a trip is like, it's cool because everyone's like having a good time because you're in a different place. But also sometimes it's like you're with the same people, maybe you're rooming it in pretty tight quarters, and people might get a little bit like bummed here and there, but I don't know. Everyone fucking checks themselves and realizes where they're at and gets back on having a good one.
Yeah, like, do you feel like pressure to keep the vibes high?
Yeah, for sure, but it's not hard work really at all.
That's good.
Just make sure everyone's having a good time.
It seems like the dream job, though, for a skater and filmer. I'm a photographer.
Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely probably a little bit more luxury being a skater sometimes, except when you have to, perform, I guess. But that's why they get sent around the world to do what they do, I guess.
And they're coming to with that mindset, right? They know what they're there for. They know that they've got to get the job done.
Most professionals, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. It's cool, man. I love
it. Especially with the landscape these days. I think everyone has to work a little bit harder than they ever did.
Well, why do you say that? Can you go into a bit more depth about that? Because that's a good question.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Like, I guess, like, there's just so many companies and so many skaters these days. So I suppose, like, everything's a little more diluted. But then there's obviously also, like, a lot of help coming from other places and companies that aren't necessarily have their origins in skating. But so I don't know. It's just like skateboarding is just, I suppose that sums it up. There's just way more skaters and way more companies, so it's a little more diluted maybe. I don't know.
There's that, but also do you think there's a pressure to continuously feed the content beast? Oh,
yeah.
Skaters would feel that. I mean, the standards are so high, they go and put a part out or they put a rad edit on social media and then it's like forgotten in a few days almost. Would you agree?
For Instagram, for sure. It's just like an endless feed. I suppose that's where there's like a little bit of a beauty in the differences between Instagram and YouTube, because you can actually like search and catalog things on YouTube. It's kind of good that Instagram doesn't have that feature, honestly.
It's good that it doesn't have that feature.
I mean, it's just too much on there. It's insane. You're right.
It's just
but it is what it is. Like
it is what it is. But then I think like there's, I really do believe that the cream always rises to the top as well. So yeah, there's probably more pressure to keep up, but I guess if you're doing it, it's going to get noticed.
Right, rises to the top of the algorithm, you mean?
I guess the cream rises to the top of the algorithm.
No, it's for sure.
Do you agree?
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, like enjoyable to watch shit does better than shit. But also, like, I don't know, like, so hard to do anything like strike a chord and do different stuff these days because, like, just, I don't know. There's just so much content out there. It's insane. But it's sick that people fucking need to see new shit all the time too. You're not going to go watch like New Blood every day. Like,
yeah,
so
I get it.
There's pros and cons to it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess too.
Just don't get caught in the doom scroll.
But it's hard not to. Like the psychology.
Fucking oath. Especially if you're hungover.
Right, because your brain's not functioning properly, and then the algorithm just takes that brain.
Yeah, you just like distract me.
Do you numb out on social media sometimes? It's okay if you do.
I'm just saying that because I had a housewarming party the other day, and I was a bit sore yesterday. So I suppose it was relevant.
Yeah, the doom scroll's real, but I find I get seasick from it if I keep doing it. I literally just get dizzy, and then I forget what I had to do. Like I've got to vacuum the house, and then like I might just have a look at this, and then I doom scroll, and then I forgot that I had to vacuum the house. You know what I mean? I was like, shit, what was I doing again?
Or you jump on Instagram to message someone, and then you're like, just get stuck in a scroll all of a sudden. But I don't know. I've tried to work out, like, because I have to, do a few Instagrams and monitor them. But I've tried to figure it out so that I can make them a little more efficient and see what I need to see and not see all the bullshit. So, it notifies me when, team riders or companies or whoever posts stuff that's relevant so I can just get it done.
I mean, you work for a skate company. I'm going to pose this question to you. How crucial is it for a rider to be active on social media, and do they need to be posting tricks all the time, or are they going to get dropped?
It can work either way. It kind of like creates a bit of mystique around some skaters if they're not overactive. Like if you look at Wes Kramer and Jake Johnson, they're two of the most sought after skaters still probably, and they're not on there. But it kind of makes them radder that they took that route in a way. But I don't think everyone can pull it off. But
that's true.
I don't know. That's a tough question. I think it's so it's subjective to each fucking person and how they want to present themselves in the world or make a career out of skateboarding.
But do riders come to the company going like, hey, here's my strategy. I just want to stack clips, put out a couple of parts a year that are legit parts, and I'm not going to post on social media. Like, what would a brand say, you think?
It would depend on the person. Like, if you knew it was going to be good, you'd be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's sick to hear people like be motivated and vocalize things and you know, get it out there. Then actually doing it is the other thing too, I guess.
That's true. But I guess too, like if they're visible in other ways, like they're going on tours, they're going to demos, things like that. I mean, in my opinion, that's way more authentic representation. So does that have more credibility, and are they going to get more, like, I guess, authentic visibility from fans or potential fans?
Having followers helps if that is the route you're taking, but I know. I feel like good ass video parts are still the king, because
I agree.
It's just like keeping the origins of I suppose keeping skating correct through video parts, you know?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
people there's just like so much more effort and so much more that goes into it, and then everyone who runs the industry appreciates that, because that's generally the era they came from and how they want to see it presented too.
Yeah, bro. I like some of the younger riders coming to you for advice on this stuff ever?
A little bit, for sure. Yeah, definitely have a lot of big conversations with plenty of people who, you know, whether they ride for Santa Cruz or Indy or not, anyone who's coming up trying to figure it out, I'll try and let them know what I think is cool for them to do. But I might not be right either. Like, everything's subjective, you know?
Yeah, it is. What if they come to you asking for advice while you're hungover? Like, what do you say to them then?
Tomorrow, lad. No, of course not.
Hey, it's okay. There's no judgment here. It's fine if you say
always. I was just saying I definitely tend to doom scroll more when I'm hungover, but I'm not a mute.
I'm only ever hungover on days that end with a Y, you know?
Oh, what was that? Sorry?
I'm only hungover on days that end with a Y. Sorry, it's a bad joke. It's like a dad joke. Sorry.
That was a good dad joke, Shan.
I don't even drink. That's the ironic part of that stupid joke. Anyway, listen, man.
Good on you.
Thanks, bro.
I admire that.
It's not what it's cracked up to be, honestly. I don't know if I'm happier either way. Like, I think
you're definitely healthier though.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I can do a lot of push-ups. Like, I substitute. Yeah, I can bang out push-ups, bro. Seriously.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. Yeah.
So you do what? How many are we talking?
Well, I mean, minimum 100 a day. Every morning, wake up, just roll over, bang out 100.
How many like intervals is it? Or you just go bang out 100 in one go? 4
sets of 25. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I'm feeling strong, man, I might just go two sets of 50. 2 sets of 50 sometimes. Like, that's when I'm on. Like, that's when I'm like, I'm going to seriously kick goals. I'm going to kick life in the balls today. If I do 2 sets of 50, I leave the house like, seriously, I'll fight anyone.
You're pretty juiced up. You know, that's a pretty heavy intake of push-ups. I'd probably feel the same.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're getting married, so you've got a responsibility to look after your physique now. You know, like marriage takes work. But like, I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm divorced, but
Sounds
it's okay.
like it.
It's okay. I'm divorced.
Marriages need push-ups. Fuck yeah. Hey, happy wife, happy life. You do more push-ups. Can't get not stoked on that, I guess.
Dude,
good
like,
advice.
You know, she's gonna want to see the rig. Like, she wants the rig to stay the same. But look, I don't know where this conversation's going. But listen.
That's right. I'm just getting dragged around by my dog right now. So
that's right. What's your dog's name?
He's Bruce.
It is Bruce.
I'll send you a photo of him after this.
Thanks, man. Do you know Ben Curry?
Yeah, love Cuz.
His dog's name's Bruce as well, I think.
I think
No,
you're
it's
right.
Brutus. It's Brutus.
Brutus.
Sorry. He even made a video part called Brutus. Sorry,
That's
sorry,
right.
Ben. I love you, Ben Curry, by the way. Best dude
You
ever.
got. He is bloody legend. Love you, Ben.
Yeah, man. Hey, a few quick. Oh, did you have a question for me before I ask you some other stuff?
No.
Sorry, I thought I cut you off. Okay, listen. I'm going to hit you with some rapid fire questions. Ready? What was the most Aussie/Kiwi thing that happened on the trip?
Probably Winky saying, "Get me some chuff, cunt."
That's fully perfect. Thank you. You nailed that. That's a good
In a joking manner, he loves it. He gets around the slang.
Yep, nice. Now, I've always believed that filmers and photographers don't get the shine they deserve because they work hard, they're laying in the gutters, getting the fisheye angles, they're pushing back and forth, hunched over with a camera, hurting their back and their knees, no one understands their pain, right? So who do you think was the MVP behind the lens on that trip?
On that trip?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go on the New Zealand leg of that trip, but Harry got some great footage, Harry Kidman.
Yeah.
And then also Naldol, he's such a hard worker, so good with the spot delivery and making a plan as well, because I don't know Sydney that well, so I have to rely on people in the area that know shit.
Yeah.
And then obviously Pizzle, he's just the funniest motherfucker. And he shot the photos on that trip.
Sick. I mean, you take epic photos, man. I just want to, while I've got you on the phone, shout out to that. You took a photo of Kevin Bakel.
Thank you, especially.
Kevin Bakel, I think it might have been Copenhagen, and it's on that huge harbour, and there's these two big white silos or something in the back.
Yeah, it's like the back of some shopping centre and kind of just out of Copenhagen. That guy's insane. He fucking doesn't need a warm-up, and then he'll just jump down to something massive, and it's usually in a couple of shots. So, but yeah, no, thank you. I was stoked in that photo as well. I was like, when we got to the spot, I was like, oh, this is sick. Don't even have to set up lights or anything. It just looks cool as fuck. So, and then he did that first shot. So,
not bullshit.
Pretty glad I got it.
The 5-0 down that hubba.
Yeah, he 50'd at first go, and then he just went back up, and he's like, oh, I want a 5-0, and then he just 5-0'd at first go.
So that's professional skateboarding, right?
He's fucked. When he's on, he's on.
Damn, dude. That's a frame of that pic. It's a rad trick, and it's a rad backdrop. And yeah, good one, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I think Beyond Metals used it for an ad in a couple of different mags.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out cool. We were just on a little camping trip with just me, him, and Jack Thompson, who's a filmer.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just us three camping for a few days, and he was just getting clips before a monster trip.
Right.
Just worked out pretty good.
Excuse my ignorance, and I hope it's not a sore point, but have you ever had a Thrasher cover shot?
Nah, I wish.
Is that, I was going to say, is that the dream? You chasing that dream?
For sure. I mean, I only started work, getting stuff in with them a little bit more recently, in the last couple of years maybe.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they got a big laundry list of legends, so it takes a while to work your way up in that joint for sure. But
dude,
unreal. I'm pretty stoked to be able to do anything for him, honestly.
Oh hell yeah, dude! So rad. Doing your time in the trenches, man. It's so sick. And Brendan Gardol was on the editing, I noticed as well, which is sick. And I love Brendan, but he's made me so self-conscious about manuals. If I do a manual on anything, if I dare do a manual, I can see his face in my head just going, no manuals.
Me too, honestly. Did you see Rob put up a story of him doing a manual today, and then he gets pogoed? Just that's what you get, sucker. You can't ride for no manuals and be doing manuals. So it's just pretty funny that he got done like that.
Did he do a little 50-50 on a little flat rail?
And then
manual, and he was trying to go manual to another 50-50?
Yeah, that was the one. So funny.
Brendan told me that John Dillo could ride for. He's the only manual doer that could ride for no manuals.
I reckon that's pretty valid.
Right. I don't know.
He's a fucking exceptional manualer.
He's an exceptional manual. He really is. I just had a pair of his shoes actually from the Brian Herman company. Ours is yours.
Yeah. That company is cool. Fucking Rambler Legends, and the shoes look nice. I haven't tried them yet. I don't think they have made it to Australia yet.
Yeah.
Or have they?
No, they have. They're out. I think they're pretty low key still. But the Dillo ones are like a mid top, and I like that ankle protection. Yeah, I'm like impressed. I'm still riding them. They're going good. So
I might have to try them. I'm just wearing whatever shoe at the moment. So
nice.
I think that's probably next on the list.
Like, you work in the skate industry. You also take photos. How often do you get a chance to actually skate yourself?
I used to a lot, but man, I've been lacking these days. I'll do a kicky on flat and carve around here and there, but I'm not doing too much these days. I need to take care of some injuries and get back on that shit for sure.
Sick, man.
But I'm always like out skating and, even just like shooting photos, fixing spots, doing whatever, all that shit. It's all, I get the same kind of kick out of it. So
you still love it more than
whatever.
Ever? Still love it more than ever?
Fucking oath.
Sick,
I love seeing
dude.
other people rip and helping to facilitate that, I guess.
Yeah, man. So, look, the Santa Cruz team, especially the Oz teams, the team in general feels like it's just going from strength to strength. Like, what's next, though, for the Santa Cruz Australia-New Zealand team? Is there anything coming up for those guys?
We don't necessarily have, like, a video project in the works at the moment. We have, like, some events and smaller tours, like, coming up. I don't know. We kind of in planning mode for next year at the moment. We got a few ideas, and we need to figure out what to actually solidify. And obviously, talking with the team, seeing what they want to do. Tanaya's out for a year though. She's on like a round Australia trip.
Yeah.
We're about to put out a video with her, which is more of just like a kind of just like following her in her home life at Coolum and just learning about Tanaya. So that should go out in like the next couple of weeks.
So not an actual part, but more like a day in the life mini documentary type thing?
Somewhat, yeah.
Sick, I like that.
Yeah, with a funny twist too. We kind of spent like 2 days filming with her, and we went camping and got like fucking 200 plus mils of rain and got flooded in to this campsite. It was pretty gnarly, but I don't know. You'll see it in the video, I guess.
Dude, I'll be keeping an eye.
And she's just such a legend, and like she rips so hard. And I was like, people know she rips, so I just want to have people know her personality a little more. And I guess that's the idea behind it. And Jack Brittler filmed it and nailed it.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, I know. We got a few ideas to pluck from at the moment. We're kind of in planning for next year right now.
Cool. I'll keep an eye out for it for sure. Okay, quick rapid fire question because I don't want to keep you too long. So I know you're walking your dog, and I know it's like if you're outside, right. You're in Melbourne, so you're probably freezing your ass off, even though it's like 30 degrees.
Today is fucking freezing. I thought it was going to be warm by the time I got back, and it was like top of 12.
Dude,
so brutal.
That's why I can't do it. Like I just seize up, but. Yeah.
I just went out of sauna, so I'm feeling all right at the moment.
Dude, I had a sauna this afternoon as well.
Fuck yeah.
Is it? I'm shredding down. I'm going to Bali next week, so I've got to shred down for...
I get you Bali bod.
Yeah, Bali bod, and just like in case like I get in the background of like an influencer's like a selfie, and if I'm in the background and they've got 100K, right, and I tell them to tag me, I'm on, bro. Like
True.
I'm on. Just saying.
Fuck it. Fuck yeah, the podcast is going to blow up to the millies overnight because of the Bali bod. You're fucking onto something, dude. It's kind of how it works these days.
Bro, and that's my strategy. Like I tried everything else to grow this fucking thing like this, you know. And I think that's where it's at.
And bod. Takes time and bod, apparently. Fuck, sorry. Rapid fire, moving on.
It takes time. It takes time and bod, man. You're right. Like, it's profound. Like, it doesn't take time and money, man. It takes time and bod. And I really think there's a lack of dudes selling their body for influence and fame. Like, there needs to be more guys presenting themselves like that. Anyway, like I know there's OnlyFans, but is there an OnlyMans? Is there an
OnlyMans?
I don't know.
What does it do? Promote health, I guess. There's plenty of that if you look in the right places.
Is there? I don't know.
But this is a skateboarding podcast with a side of bod, so that's the fucking angle.
Dude, it sells, man. Shit sells. But listen, speaking of sells, like I want to ask you a rapid fire question. What was your favorite trick in the video, the anti-Venom video? Let's go. What was it?
Oh,
give me one or two.
Winky does like a front side ho-ho, which I don't even know if has ever even been done before.
Yep. And then smokes a
and
spliff.
then he did a ho-ho smoke and a spliff.
Yeah.
And then obviously Tyres stuff. Like that 180 nose grind in Sydney is just insane. The big spin hurricane.
The backside 180 fakey nose grind. Yeah.
Down that North Sydney rail.
So gnarly in real life.
I thought he was like, when he was claiming that trick and he hadn't seen the rail yet, I was like, you're fucking tweaking, but I kind of think you'll probably do it. And then went there and he was like, yep, it's good.
How many shots?
And he front boarded it in like 4 or 5 goes, and then maybe 4 goes, and then he 180 nose grinded it in like 5 goes. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, dude. So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was super impressed.
And then the hot ride rails, it's Ride Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
The big spin hurricane. That was maybe like 10 goes. It was pretty hairy watching those attempts.
Yeah.
You can get so smoked on that trick, but you got away with them. And then, see, Jeremy Nibbs did a fucking gnarly back tail in Sydney as well, but it wasn't in the tour video.
Why not? Is he sitting on it?
I think he was saving it for a Santa Cruz part potentially.
Yeah. Which
is cool. He had a good showing anyway. He had some good stuff in there.
Yeah, dude, I was impressed. And is it Gabriel Ribeiro? Is that correct? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking insane.
How long has he been on the team? Flick. Did I miss that?
I think he's been on like the Euro division for a while, but now they're flexing him internationally, which is cool.
It's a score.
And then Mario, obviously, fucking legend. He's just so on point.
Oh, dude, the frontside noseblind slide nollie kickflip out.
Jeez,
that was.
I don't know how the fuck you do that trick. It's insane.
It was so precise. It was sick, man. I loved it.
But yeah, hard to say a favorite for sure. But yeah, that crew rips.
Yeah, well, it looked like a fun tour anyway. And, everyone just threw down, so it was so sick. And, yeah, man, I guess the last thing too, like, I want to ask you is, I had this one last question written down. That's so funny.
Forgot how to read for a sec.
I've just lost my question. I can't remember what I was going to ask you. But, yeah.
Do you want me to read the message you sent me earlier?
No.
You got it.
No. See, I'm trying to be like a better journalist, like, actually like writing questions down and like, hey, preparing the guests. Like, man, that's
Dude, I find it so hard, honestly. Like, this is good training for me right now. But because I got to do, a bit of editorial work and interviews but I just transcribe them. I never do this stuff. So, and hats off to you.
Thanks, man. Sometimes it's
I was impressed with your emceeing abilities in Early Beach Hill, so I'd like to see more of that.
Thank you, sir. And I do have an announcement in regards to emceeing stuff. I don't know if I should do it now. No.
Oh shit! At the back of my interview, you have like 3 listeners.
Yeah.
By this stage, we're talking about barley mods.
3 listeners. That's the whole.
No, I'm joking.
That's the whole audience, not just for you. That's the whole This is the whole podcast audience. Is 3 listeners, and one of them was my mom. One was my mum, and my stepdad, and probably the third one's probably my girlfriend, she's just so supportive.
I was taking the piss out of my interview, not you. A lot of people are backing what you're doing.
You sound good though. You speak well. I mean, you've interviewed people. It's so hard when they give you yes or no answers. But you brought some stuff. You dropped the C-bomb. That was good. Like that always helps with my younger audience and their parents.
YouTube monetization.
See, I chose not to go visual. I have done visual episodes, but I just want to be an audio only podcast which is silly because I don't have anywhere to flex my pecs, but I just think that who actually listens to Who watches? Do you sit down and watch a whole podcast visually, or do you just listen to
Only if there's like visuals mixed in where they're like, you know, maybe there's sometimes talking about a particular, whatever type of podcast it is, but there's a visual to accompany what they're talking about. It sometimes helps, but I don't want to just sit there and I can look at someone talk. I'd rather just listen to it and do something else, you know?
Yeah, look, I agree, and that's what I'm all about too. So, anyway, man, listen, it's been like over half an hour. I didn't expect it to go so long, so it's so great to catch up and chat. You're a champion, and I love what you do. So keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.
Likewise, Shan. Hope to see you soon. Whether it's up there or down here, we'll cross paths at some point, I'm sure.
Newey, man, I'll see you in Newey.
Hell yeah, love Newey.
All right, bro. Mr. Wade Mclaughlin, everyone. You.
Thanks, Shan. Good to chat. Take care.
See you, legend.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to get past guest and one of my favourite Australian skateboarders, Sam Giles, on the phone for a chat about the Smoke Beer movie premiere at Fast Times Skate Shop down in Melbourne. Let's see if we can get him on the phone.
Yo, Shan.
Sam, how are you, bro?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Hey, just giving you a quick call to talk about the premiere of the Smoke Beer team video that came out recently.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice,
Do
man.
it.
So, but before we get stuck into that, just give us a bit of background. Like, what are you up to these days? Are you still living in Melbourne?
No, I've actually moved back to Wollongong a couple of months ago now, probably 2-3 months ago.
Sweet, mate.
And just living right near Port Kembla Beach. Brand new skate park just got built here.
Are you loving it?
Oh, dude, it's epic. Yeah. Skate park started getting built the day we moved back. It's already done. It's amazing.
Wow. Do you want to give everyone a bit of a background on that skate park? Originally it was a DIY, and then what happened from there?
Well, my understanding is the community pushed for a proper skate park, and I think there was a bit of pushback from residents around it, but it's ended up happening, and a lot of amazing people have been a part of that.
Yeah,
coming together.
They can.
I mean, I feel like you would know more actually about about that.
But, I was trying to play all coy and no, they can. I mean, they campaigned hard. I mean, you probably remember when that DIY spot was just like a manual pad or a little box, hey?
Yeah. But the DIY, it was so fun, just the DIY.
It was.
Mini ramp and little flat bar and ledge. I mean, all the existing blocks there were sick too, which they're all still there.
I like how they stayed true to that. They moved them and made them benches on the other side. Is that correct? I think so.
Yeah, so they're just kind of scattered around everywhere, but you could still skate them if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, but the skate park's so good you wouldn't bother.
It's just the perfect size skate park, in my opinion. Like, do you find some of these new modern skate parks can almost be overdone, like just have too much in them?
For sure, dude. This thing, apparently it was $500,000.
Is that okay?
Yeah, 500,000, and it's like, honestly, one of the funnest skate parks I've ever skated. Like, it's so small, it's so minimal, but everything there has its purpose, and it just, there's space between everything, so you can kind of like go as slow or as fast as you want. Beginners love it just as much as I love it. Like,
they've nailed it, eh?
It's fucking, it's the best. Yeah.
You know what I like? I like how they use the old basketball court, and then it's the same ground, so it's kind of grippy.
Yeah. It still has a bit of a street feel to it, but all the new obstacles are smooth as.
But then
I think it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel safer, like I wasn't going to slip out when I landed sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Like brand new skate parks with all polished concrete, kind of scary for the first bit.
Gets a bit gnarly. Like, do you have a favorite feature at the park?
Oh, it's definitely that. They've made like a little spine ramp, mellow spine ramp, maybe like I don't know, just over knee height or something.
Yes, like,
But it's so fun. Like you can literally, I don't know, you can get creative on that for sure.
yeah, I've noticed.
It's a sick obstacle.
Like that's got a DIY feel in itself, I reckon.
For sure, yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, really, really good job. Really good build. Amazing design. Like, yeah, they fucking nailed it.
Yeah, and you live what? Right across the road from it?
But yeah, I'm like a block away. So yeah, it's so good. Like,
Does that mean you don't skate Fairy Meadow anymore?
no, I still venture back there every now and again, but yeah, it does feel like more effort to go to Fez now. But it's Fairy Meadow will still always be, at the heart for me.
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah, it's still amazing. Like, honestly, Fairy Meadow, for a skate park that old, it's just fucking so good.
Yeah. It's funny. I've reconnected with Adam Lingard a little bit lately.
True.
Yeah, and I went skating with him up in Byron at the new Byron skate park recently. And then since then, we've started sort of like re-following each other on social media. And he put up some really old photos of Fairy Meadow when it was first built.
Yeah, wow.
And it was just like such a trip down memory lane, like perfect white concrete, like no graffiti on it.
Yeah.
Just
amazing.
Mm.
That would have been like 25 years ago or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, easy.
Maybe more. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went to the opening of it. I'll never forget that day. We drove up from Nowra. And I remember at the time, like Curl Park and then Fairy Meadow were kind of like the most modern skate parks of its time. It, like in terms of it had more of a street feel to it,
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking to someone the other day from, grew up in Cronulla, and he was saying that was like where him and his mates used to come when they were, there was nowhere else to go really. They'd travel down to Fairy Meadow. It was like the best skate park, around.
Dude, in God's country, man. You're back.
Yeah.
You're back in God's country. It is. Yeah. Wollongong's so good. Like I say it all the time. Like I genuinely feel like people in Wollongong are just nicer. And my theory on it is that the landscape is so beautiful and the escarpment's right there all the time. Like I just think it's got like a peacefulness to it. I mean,
100%. I 100% agree with that.
You agree?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Or am I just biased?
Nah, I feel like, from living a couple of years in Melbourne and not having nature so accessible, and it's, like we're just so lucky here in Wollongong. Like I'm standing in my back room right now on the phone, and I'm looking at the ocean, I'm looking at mountains with the sun setting on the mountains. Like you can see the rain up on the mountain. It's crazy, dude. Like,
wow, man.
It feels so. And this is just normal here, like it's too good.
So rad, Sam. Were the Melbourne winters hard to deal with? Like I've never lived down there. Were they as gnarly as people say?
Oh man, yeah. Melbourne winter's hectic. It's just so cold, but even like in the summer though as well. Like it gets really hot in Melbourne, and there's no ocean breeze. There's nowhere to go swimming. It's just like Melbourne people are going to hate me for this, but it's just like, dude, it kind of sucks. Like it's just like dirty rivers that you're not going to go swimming in.
Well,
the bay, obviously.
You can't just jump in the Yarra for a dip?
Oh, nah, man. Like my nephew did like a wakeboarding comp there a while ago in Moomba, and when he was practicing the week leading up to this festival, he saw 2 dead bodies floating down the Yarra.
Oh my God.
Like, gnarly, man. Like, yeah. I mean, sorry, this is getting heavy now. But,
dude, I didn't expect that conversation. I thought you were going to say, he got like a sinus infection or something.
Nah. Like, then you got to go fucking water skiing there. Like, ugh.
Dude, how rad's that bird in the background?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm just like, I'll close this back door.
It's all right. Like, leave it. Like, for our overseas listeners, like, this is like Australian native wildlife.
Yeah, fully.
What is it like?
I've got no idea what that is, actually. Yeah. But it's actually the same bird's been going off very early in the morning, I think.
Oh, they're gnarly, because it's spring, they've all come out, they're all breeding and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The magpies too starting to swoop again. Yeah. Actually, maybe you better shut that.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. But listen, man. Smoke beer. You were down in Melbourne and you got hooked up with this local Melbourne company, which is rad. I love it because it seems like it's just the crew, real skaters, just skateboarder owned, skateboarder run. How did you get on the team?
So I've known Nello, who runs Smoke Beer for long time now. I can't really put a finger on where we met or when, but been many years. And then when I was just living down in Melbourne, I would bump into him every now and again, and I think we might have started filming some stuff together, and then the day he hooked me up, I was down on the Maryborough River filming a trick off this outledge thing, and actually a random day because Austin Gillette was there just randomly having a session. But anyway, that day Nello asked if I wanted to ride for Smoke Beer, and that was probably a year and a half ago.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's rad. And so they've got a pretty stacked team of local guys, a few amazing rippers aside from yourself. The video premiered. Is it the first team video they've ever put out?
No, they've had a few videos over the years.
Okay.
I think.
Excuse me.
Actually, when I first moved down there, with my girlfriend Amber and I went and watched their previous video called Doghouse, and that was actually hectic as well. James Moore from Melbourne had a hectic part in that.
Yeah, right.
But it does feel like the brand's starting to really get some traction, and the recent premiere was a lot of people turned up, and it was a pretty cool vibe.
So what was because the video is actually not released yet. It's not available. They just had a premiere. Yeah. It's soon to be available probably via Thrasher, you said?
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure when that's going to come out, but there's been a few. Had that Melbourne premiere at Fast Times, and then one in Tokyo, I think one in Italy as well. No. It's pretty cool.
That's so sick. Yeah, a mutual friend of ours, Luke Brown, Canberra skater, photographer, he went down to it. He said it was sick. I was talking to him about it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm sort of curious to hear more about it and really keen to see it. So what was the format of the video? Did everyone have their own video part, or was it how do they break it up?
Nah, so it's kind of like a big montage, just of the whole team, and then Adam Knowles finishes off the video with a full part. So it kind of keeps it probably a bit more relevant to today's attention span of I can't remember exactly, but it's probably 15, 20 minute video. Not the traditional hour long video. Yeah.
You think that's sad though? Is that I don't know. You said it's not you said it's in line with people's attention spans these days. Is that sad?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why can't we concentrate?
I don't know. Yeah, it is weird. Hey, it's so strange that it was my whole childhood and young adulthood. It was totally normal to just sit down for hours on end and watch skate videos part after part. But social media has just ruined all that. People's attention span is 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I want to ask you about that. That's why I really want to help promote and raise the profile of team videos and videos that people actually work towards for a period of time and stack clips and then put something together like that's been thought about and choreographed. I mean, in this day and age of social media, do you think these type of videos are still relevant or important? What's your opinion?
Yeah, 100%. Because it's like, I think when you're putting the effort in to like make something that's being produced over, like most full-length skate videos or, like this, 20 minutes is a full length now. It's like, it's still years that go into it compared to an Instagram clip that, it's maybe a few hours went into it or an hour or whatever, Yeah. And I just think the community behind it as well, just like it's something that lives on forever, like it has more, what's the word for it? Like
more, I know. I can't think of the word either. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. More, it just feels more like a physical thing, like more like the old DVD or video VHS. Like it feels more physical to have a proper full-length video.
Yeah, like it's more tangible. Yeah, like it's
tangible.
I think that's the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. So I think it's super important, and it still to me represents like that kind of higher level of skateboarding where it's like, all right, we're in this for the next year or two, and we're trying, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so with you, man, because social media, I mean, I've tried to narrow my social media down, so I'm only really following, I only want to see skateboarding stuff on there, really, like skating or maybe some surf stuff. But overall, it's just forgotten about so quickly. It's just scrolled past, and you see some gnarly shit on there and literally just scroll through to the next gnarly thing. And it's quite sad. And I just think too, social media it's just trash overall. Like I see so many sponsored posts these days. So I don't even follow a particular person or company, but the sponsored posts will just come up in my feed and I'm seeing stuff on there that I don't even really want to be seeing anyway.
Yeah, crazy.
And I just feel like once something's put onto social media, like you were saying, like it loses its quality or something. Like it loses its relevance. It does. It all of a sudden it gets cheapened. I don't understand. I don't exactly know where I'm going with that, but that's how it sort of feels.
It can just get churned in and out so quick, and just lost in the endlessness of it all.
That's exactly what it is, endlessness. How long do you think you guys were like gathering footage for? A couple of years?
Yeah, I reckon it was probably around when Nello hooked me up a year and a half ago that like myself and Adam Knowles were starting to kind of stack a few clips, and he was like, "Oh, let's make another video," and the rest of the team got psyched up and filmed a bunch of stuff as well. So it was a cool year and a half in Melbourne, like skating with those guys. Like, it's a pretty sick like vibe of the team. Heaps good mix of street and trainee guys, and
So you were going on specific filming missions, Sam?
Yeah, definitely. Like Nello, he's super motivated to like film. So like he'd be trying to organize all of us to skate all the time, So we're going on little trips here and there. Did one to Albury and
sick.
A couple of other places, but camping out and stuff.
Nice. So, man, dude, you've been doing it for so long, Sam. Like, and it's like, and it's such a high level. I mean, where are you at with doing that kind of stuff, like going on a filming trip, turning up to a spot with a filmer, and the pressure, the pressure that comes with that?
I feel like I was actually really, really struggling in Melbourne to like get myself in the right headspace to like do anything good. And I think just physically, like I do better in Wollongong as well. Like, you know, I surf, I just get out in nature heaps more. So I actually really struggled, but still managed to get a bunch of clips for the video, and I'm proud of what I got in there. So, yeah, I'm still trying, but definitely can feel the age and motivation is dwindling a little bit.
I was going to say, like, do you still feel like you feel motivated to go and get a clip and get tricks?
Yeah, it feels much less than it used to. The motivation, it's like I heaps prefer just to go to the skate park and just like, you know, I'll still push myself at the skate park, but it's more like exercise rather than like turning up to a spot at like a full-on mental and physical battle you have to go through every time to do something good in the streets, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Or you know, or on a big ramp or whatever it is. But when you're pushing yourself to that kind of like, what's the furthest I can go with my like skill level without, you know, really, really hurting yourself. That's pretty much where you need to be when you're filming, you know, like trying to push yourself to that absolute limit.
Right on that boundary, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Man, because like there's very few that have maintained it for as long as you, bro. It's super inspiring.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's still there for sure, but it's just like it's not as hardcore as it used to be.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah. Like you struggled with the concrete jungle of living in a city. So you realize that, and that's why you needed to be surrounded by more nature, and that helps you. Yeah.
Like I couldn't figure it out for a bit, and I was just like, I think the environment was not right for me. You know, like I think maybe if you were like a 20-year-old and living in an apartment right in the city and skating the streets every day, it'd be a bit different. But when you're a bit older and you got to work, and you know, I've got a dog and girlfriend, and like I don't know, it wasn't working for me. Like living out in the suburbs and just traffic and
yeah. Well, you got to explore these things too. So. And I'm sure Wollongong's glad to have you back, you know.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, mate.
Yeah.
What was some standout tricks or parts in the Smoke Beer vid?
Definitely the ender, Adam Knowles. Like,
can you tell us what it is, or we have to wait?
No, he's got so many tricks in there. I'm sure I can give away a few. But there was one night, my girlfriend Amber and I were like just hanging out with Nello and Adam, and I think we'd been on a mission all day and like just didn't get anything, like no tricks, no footage, and then walked past this like super curved ledge, and it was like already getting dark, and then Adam like started trying like a backside. Oh, more than a backtail. It goes into like switch front crook.
Oh, that old conundrum. That old conundrum. I don't think you're allowed to say it's a switch front. Okay, I've had this argument.
It's definitely not a switch front crook.
Because he's ollied backside, you can't now call it switch. So it's like a backside 180 to fakie 5-0.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But it looks like a switch front crook. Yeah.
Yeah. So that he did like this that around this like super curvy ledge. Yeah, it was just me and Amber and Nello, and we were holding up lights and shit. And we ended up doing it
sick, man. Around a curved ledge, that'd be so hard to sort of over rotate a back tail like that.
Super tight curved ledge, and then went some other ones. Tristan Evans, like man, such a sick skater, originally from Ballina. Remember like on a session one day he like no complied off this massive like 4 or 5 block, like absolutely huge. Like I don't know what it was equal in stairs, but it was like jumping off the top of a building.
No.
and like
And
no comply.
So
And
random.
a few of them were like, you know, going full pogo and he's in between his legs, and like I was just like, man, this is gonna be bad if he actually pogos off the top of this thing.
Like a straight no comply or 180 no comply?
No, just straight, yeah. And then, I mean, you'll see it in the video. It's just like fucking so sick.
Nice.
And little Arlo Cole, little dude from Melbourne, just ripping bunch of tricks in there.
Sick.
Zep Hayes, who's a shredder on the ramps.
Yeah. I've seen that guy at Belco and stuff like that, at Belco Bowl Jam. He does.
Yeah.
He rips.
He rips, and he's just the funniest cunt ever.
Is he?
He's dead. Yeah, he's a builder at the moment, and he could definitely be a comedian. Like he's so witty and funny.
That's right. So it sounds like you made some you sort of connected with a fair bit of crew down there.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like all the smoke beer crew and all the older skaters, like kind of from my generation, Adam Davies and Paul Batley, James, like they're all legends. And Corey Lesso, he was definitely the biggest help to me and one of my best mates. Yeah. Not just from there, but my whole life, you know.
Yeah, well, he's from Wollongong too, right?
Yeah, originally from Wollongong, yeah.
So sick, Sam. So good, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's so good. It's so good to check in with you and catch up. I look forward to catching up with you in person soon. I was thinking, the way the rest of this year's going, I'm probably not going to see it till maybe the next Belco Bowl Jam 2026.
Hectic, yeah. I hope it's not that long, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll come down and skate port with you. You know, I want to talk to you about the port. I've got to ask you this question, right? Skated port, did you do the big rail? Did you roll? Mm-hmm. Did you wally up or roll on? I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Roll on?
Yeah, I did, but I thought you did it as well, and your mum filmed it, right?
My mum filmed it. Yeah.
But man, that's hectic. It's scary as fuck.
Dude,
I struggled.
I got bodied on it. You struggled. I don't believe it. You would have done it first show.
I honestly did. Actually, the first day, it was on the opening day, I tried it. And kind of jarred my back, jumping off. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that again. And then another day I've done it. But, man, it's hectic. It's scary.
Yeah, I was so scared. But I literally, the weirdest thing, my mum came to the skate park. And, she's an elderly woman. And because I was there with my son and my daughter, and they just wanted to hang out. And, literally, she's never really watched me skate my whole life. And so I'm skating around, and she's like, "Do something good. You keep falling off." You know? And I'm looking at that rail, going, "I think I've got to try and impress my mum." You know what I mean? She's not getting any younger. So
that's so good.
But I got into a bit of a battle with it. It didn't take me too long, but then I did it, and some dude there goes, because the park had only been open a week or so. Some dude's like, Leon Paxton's the only one to step to that. And I was like, no way, dude. I can't. So I was
true.
Pretty surprised at myself. Every now and then I surprise myself, Sam. You know?
Yeah, that was sick. I was like, damn.
Thanks, bro.
Shan just nailed that.
Dude, because next time I go there, I've got another idea for it. And you should try it in the meantime. What do you call it? Do you call it a wally on or a roll on? I don't, because it's pretty steep. I feel like I have to really pole jam it.
Yeah, I feel maybe pole jam. I don't know.
But I want to try a pole jam to fronts tail slide down it. I reckon that's the guy.
Oh my god,
you could do that.
That's terrifying. No, I'll leave that to you. I'll definitely be breaking the leg doing that.
No, you won't. Don't even say that. Don't say that, Sam. But anyway, listen, Belco, the best time of the year. I'm so pumped for it. I've heard some news that, it's just the week after SLS. They had to move it. So all the SLS skaters are coming for the street part of Belco this year, or next year, sorry. So for me, Belco is just one of the, it's for you too. It's just one of the highlights of the year, eh?
Yeah, it's just getting crazier and crazier.
And
So
I got one more question for you. If there is an extension box over the channel at Belco, will you do a 5-0 to fakie over it?
if they make a nice, easy extension box over it, I'll do another 5-0 to fakie. I can do that.
Is that like a tradition for you? Every Belco, you've got to do a 5-0 to fakie in the jam?
Well, now it is because it's pretty much all I can do in there.
It's always because you're too hungover, mate.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. No, I'm gonna try maybe next year and not drink so much, like before.
As if.
It probably won't happen.
It's not going to happen. All right. Well, listen, man, it's such a pleasure, man. I miss hanging with you and talking to you. And if you're out there, wait for the drop of the Smoke Beer video, which may be coming out on Thrasher soon, but keep an eye out on it for it. I've heard amazing things. What's it actually called, Sam? Smoke Beer?
It's called Never on Time.
Never on Time.
Which is pretty much, the whole team. Never on time.
Just sums up everyone's life.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Sam Giles, everybody. See you, Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
Catch you
See
later.
ya. Catch ya.
All right, I want to wrap this episode up by talking about sleep. I've struggled with sleep most of my life, and I still go through phases where I have really poor sleep, and I hear from other friends that they struggle with it as well. For me, over the years, I've really struggled with rumination, and that's when your mind hooks into a thought or an idea or a problem and will replay it over and over, and you can't think about anything else, and you'll run scenarios. I think it must be some kind of survival technique, part of our reptilian brain where we have to problem solve constantly to survive in this world, and it has helped me over the years. However, it can get to a point where it becomes detrimental to your sleep and your mental health. So I've had to really work on that, and I've got some techniques in place. I have read some books that have helped me with it, like that Eckhart Tolle book, The Power of Now, I think it's called, where I just try to stay in the present moment, and it talks about a technique of just sort of observing your thoughts but not trying to stop your thoughts. Let them just flow through you and then they eventually pass. That really helped me a lot. But when it comes to sleep, I've got a few things that I put in place that have really helped, and through consistency and routine, it's got me sleeping much, much better. So I've got a few dot points here. I'm not an expert. I highly recommend you go and check out the Andrew Huberman podcast. It's called the Huberman Lab, and there's a few episodes in there where he delves into the neuroscience of sleep, goes into much, much more detail and explains it if you need that clarity. And maybe like the stuff I'm going to talk about you probably know already, and I hope it just serves as a good reminder. And again, I'm just sharing my lived experience with it, and it's worked for me. So hopefully it helps you as well. I'm not going to talk too long about it. But anyway, the first thing that I do is try to create a good sleep schedule. That is going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. I try to get to bed no later than 9:30 at night, and then I set my alarm for 5:15 a.m. every morning. Even if I've had a bad sleep, I'll still try to get up at the exact same time and set that consistent rhythm. Then once I get up, I drink a bunch of water, and then I'll try and go out and do some exercise, see that first light of the day, and also increase my breathing, do some cardio style of workout. Surfing's probably the best one for it because you're out in the ocean and you're watching the sunrise. And apparently when your eyes see the various colours of the morning sky, that sets your circadian rhythms and promotes better sleep. It, affects those relevant hormones that are going to get you sleeping better. So I highly recommend it. Get up, get out, get some fresh air, and it'll set you up for a good night's sleep the following night. Phone usage. Now, leading up to bedtime, I have set a sleep timer, or like my phone goes into sleep mode at 8 o'clock. So you can set that in your settings, go to sleep mode, And that way you're not getting notifications or people can't call you again because it's just going to stimulate you. I'm wary of anything that could possibly stimulate me or sort of raise my heart rate in the evenings. You don't want that. So I also have set my social media to a sleep timer and also a usage timer. So in Instagram, if you go to the settings, you can set a sleep timer and then it'll go into sleep mode after a certain time. So I have it set for, I think, 7:30 at night. My social media goes into sleep mode. You know, you can still check it, but it sort of helps you to not check it. The other good thing I've got is as a timer. So you can set how long you want to use that app in a day. So you can set it for an hour, for example. I just want to use social media for no longer than an hour a day. And then when it gets to that hour, it actually shuts you out. Now, look, you can get back in if you really need to, but it's kind of like a nice reminder, especially if you've been doom scrolling and you're just like your brain's gone to mush and you don't know what you're doing anymore. Use that. It really helps. And I guess while I'm on the topic of social media, I'm sorry, it's complete trash. Like I think you've got to be really careful about who and what you follow. So if you're following people or pages that are constantly posting content that's going to maybe enrage you, they might be posting politicized content constantly, or you're following a news outlet that's posting images of war and images of people starving, they're not nice things, obviously. But looking at that content in the evening is going to raise your heart rate and stimulate you in a negative way. There's no two ways about it. So I suggest curating your feed. Like, think very closely about who and what you're following. For me personally, I just try to use social media as a source of entertainment. I don't go there for political content. I don't go there to be enraged. So I follow skateboarders and surfers predominantly, maybe some memes of kittens doing cute things, like just stuff that makes me feel good. I mean, unfortunately, social media is just treating us like complete fools, has no respect for us, because, my feed now has suggested content and suggested profiles. So even though I've tried to curate my feed and select who I'm following, it still shows me stuff I don't really want to be seeing, which is super frustrating. And then there's the whole echo chamber that the algorithm creates. We all know our phones are listening to what we're saying through the microphones, like there's got tracking devices. So if I've been talking about a certain content, next thing you know, I'm seeing a certain topic, it's showing me certain content that I might have just been in a conversation with someone earlier in the day. Like it sucks. And then I really think it's so responsible for the division that we see in our society, if I'm straight. So I don't understand why people are taking it so seriously and giving it this respect when all it's doing is using you to make money. But I feel like a lot of people have lost touch with reality and think it's reality. Like, social media is not reality. But yes, it can be a nice way to connect with friends and things like that. But it's not real. Like, get on the phone, call friends. But anyway, I've gone off track. Regardless, I think be careful about what you're looking at late at night, because that stuff is going to spike your heart rate or just make you feel bad in the mind and maybe, spark some rumination. And that's going to ruin your sleep. Okay, rant over. Next thing I do is I try to keep my bedroom space as a sanctuary, make it cool. So keep it, apparently it's 18 to 20 degrees is optimal for sleep. And I have like ambient lighting in there, keep it nice and dark. And then when I do go to bed, I try to make it as dark as possible. Wear a sleep mask. I think that's really beneficial. If you live in a city environment, there's background noise, try earplugs, very helpful. Next dot point, caffeine and booze. Seriously, apparently caffeine will stay and stimulate your system for 6 hours post caffeinated drink. So if you're having a coffee at 6 o'clock at night, it's going to be affecting your central nervous system up till midnight that night. So my rule is no caffeine after midday. Now listen, I love coffee. I love it. It's so rad. And I'll probably smash 3, maybe 4 cups sometimes before midday. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I definitely have been very disciplined with cutting it off at midday, and that's really, really helped. One more thing. Doing vigorous exercise in the evening, you've got to keep it mellow. So I like to go skating in the afternoon at night, but I try to keep those sessions light because, again, sometimes I find it takes, if I've had a really hard session, or even if it's a gym session in the evening, my heart rate gets right up there and then it takes like hours for it to come down. And again, I have a bad sleep. And I actually had it the other night, like I went for a surf and I surfed right up till dark. And because it's daylight savings, like I sort of didn't even get out of the water till like 7:30, like maybe after that. And I'd been paddling a lot. So, and my heart rate was well up. And even though I was physically exhausted, I got home and I couldn't fall into a deep and a good sleep. So really consider that. And yeah, read some books before bed, try to calm your thoughts, meditation, breathing. I know all that stuff helps. I struggle with it, but I feel like reading a hardcover book is crucial. So yeah, just a quick recap. Sleep schedule, get a good pre-bed ritual, make sure your room's nice and clean, tidy, cool, dark. Try using eye masks, try using earplugs. Don't drink coffee after midday. Oh, and I forgot to say alcohol, even though I don't drink. When I used to drink, even if I had one beer in the evening, it was ruining the quality of my sleep. I don't know why. Like it would make me drowsy and tired, but then I would still have a shit sleep. So maybe think about that. Get that morning sunlight and try to get the afternoon sunlight as well. Those things are setting your circadian rhythms. Move daily, get busy, try to calm your thoughts, read a book, meditate, breathe, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Those things I struggle with, but, you know, they're there if you need them. And I think that's about it. Anyway, take ownership of your life, be accountable for yourself. And thanks for listening to this week's episode of You Good, THT Radio.